Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn about using Chrome method with Ai.MxRICH to simplify mortgage planning for refinancing in Singapore context. If you are new to Ai.MxRICH, just a brief intro. It is a powerful AI model developed by our company. We have built in the rules, formulas, and calculation ability in our AI models. So it is designed to streamline mortgage and property decision. You can use it for planning for your own mortgage or property, helping your family or advising your clients. So today we are covering these important topics, especially you have a mortgage of above 500,000. And why 500,000? I will explain to you later. So this is applicable for both residential and non-residential property. So let's start. So why refinancing? Okay, so the answer is simple. It is to get a lower, cheaper interest rate for the loan you have. So as a borrower, we understand that mortgage always lasts for 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years. So and the bank interest rate is changing from time to time. So no point for you to stay with a bank or mortgage package for the so-called the full tenor, 20 or 30 years. So in Singapore, almost all the banks offer mortgage packages, as you can see, with a kind of patterns, with the lower interest rate for the first 2 to 3 years at the beginning, and a higher interest rate uh, after these 2 to 3 years. So of course, you can ask anyone, no one want to pay a higher interest rate, and it is important for you to review your own loan packages at the end of lower interest rate period. Or on the other words, you shall review your mortgage package every 2 to 3 years, especially you have a big loan, say above 1 million, right? So in the recent years, our clients have experienced significant increase in the installment due to the higher interest rate. So for example, in the past, you are paying 2,000 per month, and because of the higher interest rate, you are paying 2,500 per month. So something like that. So in order to solve this problem, there are two options. So the two options are repricing and refinancing. So both process are the same process, which is to apply for a cheaper interest rate package. And the key differences is For repricing in banking jargon, it is referring to getting a cheaper interest rate with the same bank. And for refinancing is getting a cheaper interest rate through another bank. For example, right now you are with DBS and another bank, let's say Maybank, offer a better interest rate. So you apply it to reduce a loan interest rate is a called refinancing. So in refinancing scenario, uh, the new bank will help you to pay up your existing loan. For example, let's say 1 million you are with DBS. So if let's say Maybank approve your loan, you so-called move the whole loan to Maybank. So Maybank will pay this 1 million to your existing bank, DBS. So in future, upon refinancing process is completed, you just need to pay the interest rate. Sorry, you just need to pay the installment to Maybank. So this is called refinance. So if you ask, so which one is good, how to make decisions? So based on our experience, if your loan size is less than 500,000, I will advise you to stay with your current bank because you will find that the cost you need to pay and the hassle you need to go through, you just feel that it's not worth for the effort. And another point for consideration is about uh, whether you are going to sell your property. I mean, this is applicable for both repricing and refinancing. For example, you already plan to sell your property in the next 1 year time, right? You have to bear in mind that almost all the bank packages they come with lock-in periods. Okay, whether it's 1 year or 2 years, you have to be aware. So if let's say you are going to sell your property in the next 12 months, probably you need to just to find a more flexible package. If not available, you have to bear in mind that if let's say you opt for a cheaper interest rate, by the time when you sell your property, you most likely you need to pay a so-called early redemption fee or a kind of penalty, right, of the outstanding loan amount. I mean, you yourself you have to gauge. It's really case by case. So another point of consideration of the application process, uh, compare for these comparing repricing and refinancing. Repricing because it's with the same bank most of the time. You just need to communicate with the repricing team of the bank. A lot of things is through emails. And for the refinancing, if let's say you go through the mortgage brokers like us, after you do the prompt, you have done the self assessment, you find that it's worth to explore the refinancing. We will recommend you the new bank. But you have to bear in mind that for the refinancing, the process is a new loan applications. You have to you have to meet the bank representative after loan approved, and then you have to physically meet up with the bank representative. Or right now, sometimes they will do it online, and you also need to go to the law firm to sign some documents to complete the refinancing. So today we are not covered the detail over there. Today is uh, about the prompt method of Ai.MxRICH for refinancings. The prompt method for refinancing is pretty straightforward. It is about the comparison of your existing rate and compared to the so-called current market interest rate, or in our Chinese say 行情价. What that means is okay. For example, a person, let's say he tell you, okay, right now is 2025, the fourth quarter. If let's say someone tell you he's paying the interest rate at 0.5%, so this is impossible because right now no bank is offering any interest rate below 1%. No such thing. So current interest rate is something which the bank is offering at the moment. It can be slightly higher or slightly lower, right? Because our company, we work with most of the bank in Singapore, and we find that most their offer is quite competitive. It can be just slightly higher 0.5% or lower 0.5%. So these are range. Or sometimes is the difference can be narrower. It can be 0.3% difference. So what we help the user to compare is about the market rate, market interest rate, which is offered by the bank. So the AI will respond with the 24 months projections in terms of reduction of the installment and the saving of the interest rate payment, because whatever you pay your installment, certain portion will pay toward the interest payment and certain portion will pay toward your loan principal. So the AI will give you the analysis. So let's move on. Okay, we can always start with simply ask about the advice from the AI, like this. Okay, you can simply ask, I want to refinancing my housing mortgage. Need your advice. Okay, let's see what AI respond. Okay, he asks you about the what kind of property, right? And so you just respond. It is a condo. Now AI asks whether the property is completed or the property is under constructions. So only those new project is so-called under constructions. So let's say you reply as a BUC, under construction, the AI will ask you to stay with the current bank. Because if let's say the property is still under constructions, most of the time the bank loan haven't fully dispersed. So when the bank loan is not fully dispersed, if let's say you apply for refinancing, the current bank, your existing bank will charge you additional charges or fee or penalty for the balance undisbursement amount, and also ask you about the estimated outstanding loan. Uh, because it is just a self assessment, you want to have an estimated answer for the figure, then you make a decision whether you want to move on. So the AI also asks you about whether the loan is already out of locking period. So this is very important. If let's say it is not out of locking period, even you ask now, it's not really applicable, right? And then you will also ask if let's say you are end of the locking period, you may consider to uh, explore what's the current better interest rate at the moment. So you just reply accordingly. So I reply the property is completed and estimated loan amount is 1.3 million. You no need to key in the full numbers. You just write in 1.3 MIL and tell the AI that the loan is already our locking period. Okay. Further, the AI asks what is the balance loan panel. Let's say, okay. We can simply reply. For example, the estimated loan tenor. because most of the people, you don't remember what's the actual the exact months, right? So it doesn't matter because this is just a self-assessment. So you also can provide your interest rate at the moment. If let's say you are in floating rate, it can be 3 point something. There's some decimal point behind. So and then for the bank is the optional. So this is for the human consultant. If let's say you want to uh, really consider for the application, you provide the bank name and then you share it with the human consultant. Later on, I will demonstrate to you. So prompt. Okay, let's see what's the AI response. So the AI it capture all the information, key information in your prompt. So it will break down into 3 tables for you. Uh, will compare your installment because most of the people are more concerned about after I switch the bank, what's the new installment amount, right? People prefer to have a lower cash outlay for every month for their installment. So the AI will respond for 24 months of comparison. Uh, for example, in the new rate, you are paying 7,200 plus. Your existing rate is paying about 8,000 plus. So accumulative for the next 12 months, you are totally saving about 14,000, and accumulative for the 24 months, you are saving about close to 30,000. So uh, you can read these 2 tables. This is about because uh, this installment amount, certain portion will pay toward the interest portion and also pay toward the reduction of the principal loan. So from there, you have a better understanding how much you are going to save, and then whether it is worth your effort, and whether it's a time, or whether especially you need to gather all your information and document for the refinancing. So so it's important to have the numbers before you make the decision. So if let's say you're not happy with the current interest rate and you want to apply for refinancing, you can always come here. Your latest communication with the AI is saved here. So you just press this 3 dot button and then you press this share. Then you copy the link, copy this link, copy this link, and then you just email to this email, consultant001@mx-rich.com. Okay, that's all for the refinancing. You may try now. Thank you.